What's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I got the $400 iPhone. Is it worth buying? And how does it stack up against the other iPhones? I guess we'll find out today. Let's get into it. Alright, so right here I have in my hand iPhone SE 2020. I'm sure you guys have heard of the iPhone SE before. The iPhone SE is the, I guess, little brother or the more affordable iPhone, if you will. What does SE stand for? Well, SE could mean special edition. And that's what a lot of people are thinking. Special edition. That's for sure what this is. The special things about it is it's cheaper, it's smaller, it's lighter, smaller battery, smaller screen. Still missing the headphone jack. But is it missing the things you really want? Are they missing the things you really need? Or is it just missing the things that are making them way more expensive than I think phones should be? Well, I guess we're about to find out. Let's get this thing open. Here we are, iPhone SE, in the flesh, or should I say in the box. So why did I get this phone? Other than getting it to do a review on and an unboxing on, I actually bought it for my mom. She just needs a simple phone. She's coming from an iPhone 5S, so this is going to be a major upgrade no matter how we cut it, how we slice it. Let's get into it, alright? This box right here, typical iPhone box. Ooh, honestly, super satisfying. Let's put that to the side. And let's lift the top up. As per usual, you have booklet, stickers, and let's see what else here. Warranty, how to install a SIM, all that good stuff. And here it is, the iPhone. Let's set that to the side for now and let's see what else comes in the box. Sure you see these here. EarPods. Super creative name, EarPods. AirPods. Well, this one is just a regular pair of EarPods. It has the lightning connector because, as we all know, there is no longer a headphone jack. I've never, honestly, ever liked these. Not my favorite. They don't fit my ears. They don't sound good. They're just not very good at all. You also get lightning cable as well as a standard charger. But all that stuff is boring stuff. There's nothing really left in this box. Let's set it to the side and pick up the main event. So this right here is the iPhone SE in the white. When I say white, it's accompanied by, of course, silver. Uh-oh, is there a scratch on this? It looks like there might be. Just right on the aluminum. Well, first impressions. Quality control has definitely gone down. But that's alright. Because this is for my mom, I am gonna leave all this to her. Let's just boot this thing up and get it set it up. Set it up. Set it up. Let's just get this thing set up. There's the Apple logo, and let's see how long it takes this thing to boot up for the first time. So here on this iPhone SE, aluminum body, glass front and back. The back is in a white color, as you can see here. Apple logo kind of moved to the center versus just kind of being up here. A single camera module as well as a single flash. There's a microphone right there. Let's see here, home, sleep, no, power on, sleep, wake button. That's what that is right there. SIM card tray. And let's move down towards the bottom. We have, I don't remember which one it is, but speaker grill, and then also microphone down here as well as the lightning charge cable port, or charging port, I should say. On the other side, we have the volume rockers up and down, and then the manual switch for mute and unmute. And as for the top, there's nothing there. For this iPhone, there it is, the speaker grill, and then the front-facing camera. I'm not sure if you can see that. Right there. And at the bottom, the also well-known and sometimes missed home button. This one has the haptic, no actual vibration in it. Well, actually, it's all vibration, no actual click. Let's see here. Let's get this thing set up and I'll be right back. Alright, it is now connecting to Wi-Fi. Overall, it's a nice phone. It's very, very nice. Feels good in the hand. It's nice and small. You know what? Coming from my phone right now, Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra, I mean, whew, you can see it. The phone's almost the size. The screen on this phone is like half the size of this one. Asking me if I want to set up Touch ID. Not right now. And passcode, not right now. Let's see here. Don't transfer app or data. Can I do this later? I have not used an iPhone in so long. Let's see here. Set up later in settings. Don't use. Alright. Well, I guess I'll agree and agree. Continue. 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 Set up Siri later. Set up later. Share, I guess. Continue. Light. Continue. Haptic feedback for middle setting for medium haptics. So there we are, the iPhone SE. So let's go over a couple of the specs that it has. This is a 4.7 inch screen. It is not OLED, it is LCD. Peak brightness on this iPhone is about 600 nits or so, I believe. Maybe a little bit more. I don't think it's going to be much of an issue. Like I said, we're coming from an iPhone 5S. The reason why we got this phone for my mom is because it's simple. It's a lot more comparable to the 5S relative to the other iPhones, XR and 11. Those are bigger screens, but they don't have this home button that she's so used to. And they're way bigger than she's used to. So the closest one I could find would be this one. I thought about the original SE, but here in a few months to a year, I have a feeling I might have to replace that one too, because it's not gonna be working as well as it will if I got it now. I really like the form factor of this phone. It's just so nice. It's so comfortable in the hand. I mean, seriously. I can't remember the last time I could just reach the top this super easily. I'm always catching myself on my phone like this. Wiggle, wiggle. But no, not with this phone. It's super compact. It's very nice. It's quick. It's very responsive. So from what I know, this camera on this phone right here, the back-facing camera, is the same as the iPhone 8, but because it is in this phone paired with the A13 Bionic chip, it's supposedly a lot better and a lot quicker to shoot and a lot more, I guess, detailed whenever you take pictures. For this phone right here, I believe it's a pickup for anybody that just wants an iPhone. This is your first iPhone. This is the iPhone to get yourself kind of familiarized with the Apple ecosystem. This is going to be the phone that I recommend to everybody that is looking for a budget phone that is going to perform well. From what I can tell, it works just like an iPhone. There's the smoothness that I'm used to with iPhones. I'm not saying that Android is not smooth or good, but there's this simpleness, I guess I should, if I should say it like that, to Apple devices. It's just super simple to use. This is not very complicated. I mean, I don't know how else to put this. Asking me to activate it. I'll do it later, I promise. Won't be able to use it if I don't. It's very nice. Very smooth. What else can I say? A13 Bionic in an iPhone 8's body. So, brand new hardware internals for an older chassis. I mean, that's the only way Apple has been able to make this thing so affordable. If I was making iPhone shells like this at a large number and had so much time to perfect it, I would definitely be able to make it for cheaper too. But like I said, the benefits of this phone is a smaller, more familiar form factor with all the new internals that, you know, aren't going to be outdated here in a year or two. I believe that Apple said about 5 years is how long they're going to keep their devices up to date. So expect about 5 years of updates for this phone. So pretty much any update that the iPhone 11s, 11 Pro, or 11 Pro Maxes get, this baby's going to get too. This one, video shooting, I believe maxes out at 4K 60. It doesn't have HDR, but like I said, you're paying $400 for this phone. You're not paying this, you know, $700, I believe is the difference in price between this and the 11. And even bigger differences if you're going for a higher end iPhone. I believe this phone is for anybody and everybody that just needs a nice phone. If you're not a power user, if you're not using your phone for, you know, work-related, business-related things, this is your phone. And even some work-related, business-related things, I am 100% sure you can do on this phone. I'm sure these speakers aren't as good as the more expensive ones, but like I said, you're getting what you pay for. And in this case, I feel like you're getting more for what you're paying. I'm not comparing this to a Galaxy S20 Ultra, of course, because this is supposedly one of the best phones that you should be able to get. I mean, outside of that new Note 20 Ultra that just came out. You know what? Holding this phone now in my hand makes me feel like I might just want to go back to an Apple product. We'll see what this iPhone 12 looks like here in a few months, and if I like it enough, who knows? I might be having a new phone and we might be talking about a whole different beast altogether. Well, I appreciate your time, and I will see you in the next one. Alright, I left a couple things out earlier and I thought maybe you guys appreciate knowing it. So this phone right here has a 720p screen. That means it's only HD, not full HD, but pixel density is pretty on par with the bigger brothers. It's not quite as nice as the 11 or 11 Pro Maxes, but at its size, you shouldn't be able to tell too much of a difference. As I mentioned earlier, this one is actually an LED screen and not an OLED screen. Or I guess LCD screen, not an OLED screen. So on this scale, you shouldn't be able to tell the difference. YouTube allows you to upscale up to 1080. And also, I wanted to mention this phone right here is actually 64 gigs of storage, and that starts at $400. I believe the 128 is going to be $450, and I don't know if it is offered in any higher storages, but I believe for this circumstance, 64 is more than enough, because I remember in the old days, iPhones would come base model as 16 gigs, and even older than that, 8 gigs. But as of recent years, it's grown to 32 and now it's 64. So a lot of value in this phone. I also want to mention, I promised a review on these about a month ago. It's been crazy. I promise it's coming soon. I wanted to mention as well how much I appreciate the patience you guys have for me, and also the support that you guys give. I don't know how to express myself to the fullest, but again, thank you very much. And I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.